high energy today. Okay. So let's get started. I will let people in if they're gonna join as we go, and then if people join on Instagram, cool. So let's get started. Warm up for today, and then we'll go over the workouts. Let's get started in place. Athletic warm up, high knees. Let's do about 20 steps. Really warming up. I'm feeling a little slow today. I don't know if anyone else is. We're gonna get nice and warm. I'm going into butt kicks. Good. Knees stay under your hips. Cross body, knee, elbow. Good. We're going to do the single leg hinge back. Good morning. So right leg comes in the front, then left leg straight, back one stays straight, and hinge from the hip back. We're just gonna alternate these. We'll do about 10. Nice big hamstring stretch, especially if you're sore from the other day. Reach those hips back. Good. And then we'll go into Frankenstein walks, arms straight out, kicking those legs straight up, straight legs, as far up as you can go. We'll do about 10 here. Good. And then we're gonna go to right arm circles back. We'll do 5 back, 5 forward. Staying on the right. Moving to the left. Same thing, 5 back, 5 forward. Big open closes. Do about 10, alternating over under. Good. Squat stance here. We're just gonna do non-template squats for now. So let's do 10 squats at your own pace. Really pulling yourself into those reps. Good. Once you do 10, we're gonna do a few inchworms. So standing where you are, reaching down to the ground, walking your way out into a plank position. Tiptoe up towards your hands, keeping those legs pretty straight. Tiptoe back into plank, and then walk your hands back. Do one more of those. Good. And then I'm actually just gonna have you walk right out into plank position again. 10 scap push-ups from here. So keeping that push away, and then let your chest fall through. Push away, chest fall through. Keeping your core really nice and tight. Good. Once you're done, 10 of those, we're gonna go into deep lunge. Stretch for the beginning of the world's greatest stretch. Right leg forward, deep lunge, back knee off the ground. Back knee down to the ground. push that left hip. We will push back, right leg becomes straight in the front. Shifting back forward, right arm, hand elbow, come down and through. Open up. One more of those. Good. Plant the hands, meet in the back, and switch. What? Moose is really in my way today. Left leg forward, deep lunge stretch. Back knee off the ground. Back knee to the ground, push that right hip towards the ground. Shift back, left leg straight. Come on forward again, right arm comes down and through, and then twisting open. One more of those. Good. Okay, make your way back up to standing. And the last thing we're going to do, part of warm-ups, is going to be that open and rotate. So starting with your arms straight in front of you, elbows come back, arms go up, and reach up into wide position. Elbows come down, hands come forward, together. Do 5 to 10 of these. Whatever feels really good, warming up the shoulders, opening the chest. Good. Nice. All right. So, today's workout is body weight workout. If you want to add weight to some of these movements, you're welcome to. But I'm not going to show anything with weight today. We are going to do 3 couplets of movement. So 2 movements together at a time. We're going to go through each couplet 5 times. It's 30 seconds of each one with 10 seconds of rest in between. We're going to go through the first time of each one slowly together, and that's when I'm going to demonstrate and go over the movements. And then so the following 4 times through, we'll go at whatever pace is best for you today to be challenging. Okay? So the first couplet of movements is going to be tempo squats and push-ups. So these are pretty standard movements. So I'm going to set up the clock. We're going to go through that first round together, slow paced, and then I'm going to let you go at your own. So we're going to start in squat stance. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. So squat stance here. It's a 3, 0, 3, 1 tempo. So 3 seconds down, or no pause in the bottom, 3 seconds up, 1 second pause at the top. 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up, pause for 1. Okay? 10-second rest here. We're going to push up position for the next one. Push-ups, it's going to be modified however you need to. So, going to push-ups now, strict, hopefully you can see me, from the toes, down and up, modifying down from there. Thank you, Moose. Strict, push the knees up, modifying down from the knees the whole time. And then if you need to modify further, then you can go from an incline. Okay? So, we're going to get started now at our own pace, 4 times through. You have 5 seconds. We're going to the tempo squats in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We should be all together in this one. 3 down, 3 up, 1 second pause. Push into the ground. Full foot is on the ground. Sitting into your squat. I know it's kind of weird to tempo up. Good, rest. Getting ready for push-up, however you need to modify. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Push-ups, as many quality reps as you can. Modifying however you need to. Good, guys. Keep going. Going to incline if you need to. Sturdy stool or bench or couch. Rest. Coming back up for squats. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3 seconds down. 3 seconds up. 1. Really think about pulling yourself into that squat. Knees follow your toes. Driving into the ground to stand up. Good. Rest, getting ready for push-ups. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-ups, whatever's right for you. Really nice, solid reps. No chicken wings. Keeping those elbows about 45 to 60 degrees from your body. There you go. Rest. Coming up again, back to those squats. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up. Good. If you have a weight, you can hold it as a goblet. Breathe, keeping those ribs tucked, and rest. Down for push-ups. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you're at an incline, make sure your butt's tucked still. Nice hollow position. Same thing if you're going from your knees. We don't want this. We want this, right? Hands next to your chest. Good job, guys. Up. We got one more of each. Back to squats. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3 seconds down. 3 seconds up. Really feel that center of gravity. Push into the ground. Good. Nice, guys. Full foot's on the ground. Rest. One more push-up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push yourself in what you can do today. Solid reps. Neutral neck. You got it. And rest. Good job, guys. Okay. First couplet is done. All right, not so bad. We're pretty extra warm now, right? Second couplet is going to be Deadbugs, or any modification of the dead bug, which we'll go over in that first 30 seconds, and kneeling hip thrusts or glute bridges, okay? Whatever's right for you. Again, you can add a band if you want to the glute bridges or the hip thrusts, or a weight, up to you. So we're gonna get started. Again, that first time through, we're gonna go through slowly together and go through modifications and options, and then we'll pick up the pace a little bit, all right? So, starting in dead bug position, that's on the ground, on your back. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Arms up, feet are either straight or knees are bent. Modifying however you need to. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Back is pushed against the ground. If that's too much for you, in whatever version of the active dead bug, then you can hold, okay? Rest. Going to kneeling position or staying on your back for glute bridge. So, kneeling hip thrust, letting those hips hinge back, squeezing at the top with those glutes. Okay, keeping your ribs and hips tucked the whole time. That's the kneeling hip thrust. If you're doing glute bridges, you're here on the ground, bridging with your bum. Your glutes are coming up. Okay? Pick which one is right for you. We're going to start back at the top, dead bugs, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 30 seconds. Whatever pace, whatever variation is right for you today. Pick something that's challenging but doable. Remember, your back is pushed against the ground. And rest. Going to kneeling position or glute bridge position. In 2, 1. Here we go. Really squeeze those glutes at full extension, whichever variation you're doing. Good. If you have a mini band, you can put it around your legs, over your knees, or a big band can attach around the hips. Really squeezing. Good, rest and switching back. Dead bugs. 2, 1, here we go. Push that back. Tuck those ribs. Really, really active core. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And rest, switching, glute bridges or kneeling hip thrust. In 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze the glutes, full extension. Push those arms into the ground. Squeeze at the top or at full extension. Through your glutes, Do your tush. Good job, guys. Rest, back to dead bugs. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Breathe through the core. Shouldn't be able to get anything underneath that back. Remember, you can always just hold. Your whole body's active. Good job, rest. Kneeling or glute bridge position. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hinge. Squeeze. Don't overextend. Squeeze that butt. Rest. Good, guys. One more of each. Dead bugs. And here we go. Last one. However you need to modify. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Good job, guys. Rest. Okay, last one coming up. 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge or kneeling hip thrust. Pull those knees out. Push into the ground if you're doing those glute bridges. Squeeze your bum. Rest. Good job. All right, so 2 down, 1 to go. We are doing the last couplet today. Alternating curtsy lunge. So this is a little bit of a new one for, I think, most people. And another new one, a plank with alternating shoulder taps into alternating toe taps or just into down dog, okay? So again, we're gonna go through the first time what each movement is. So the first 30 seconds, it's gonna be in a standing position, okay? Let me get this clock going. We're gonna go alternating curtsy lunges in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you're stepping behind you, lunge down to the ground, back to center, alternate, step behind you, lunge down, back to the center. Let that knee fall out, don't let it cave in. Okay, nice upright chest. Stepping behind you, back to center. All right, good. All right, plank position for this next one. It's gonna start with an alternating shoulder tap into an alternating toe tap. And if that's too much for you, you'll just go into down dog and back, okay? Alternating shoulder tap, alternating toe tap, or down dog. Keep that really nice tight plank position, right to left, left to right, rest. Okay? Going back, now we're going through a little faster. Curtsy lunges in 2, 1, here we go. Step behind you, back to center. Knee falls outwards. Don't let it cave in. Okay? Nice and upright or in line with your torso. Rest. Plank position. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Alternating shoulder tap into alternating toe tap. Back to plank position in between the toes, or just going into a down dog back to plank. Shoulder tap left to right, right to left, toe tap left to right, right to left. Good. Rest. Nice, guys. Okay. Back up, curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. At your own pace, whatever feels right for you. Not letting that knee go too far past your toe. It might a little bit. And rest, down to plank position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alternating shoulder tap, alternating toe tap with a plank in between, or just a down dog. Reach, pull those hips back, reach for that toe. Rest. Good, good, good. 2 more of each. In 3, 2, 1, curtsy lunge. Alternating. Again here, if you want to hold a weight, whatever's comfortable, goblet position at your chest. Good. Rest. Okay, plank with the taps. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Really nice and steady in that plank. Back into full plank position between your toe taps. Still think about that down dog position in between, even if you're doing toe taps. Same thing. Rest. 1 more of each, guys. Back to curtsies. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternating curtsies. You got it. Step behind. Knee comes down. Good. Rest. Last plank taps. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Left to right, right to left. Hips come back and up into the air. Think about pushing that head through. Rest. Good job, guys. Okay. So, that's the end of our little workout today. It's fast. I wanted to leave time. We're going to do stretching together. Because then Friday's workout, we have weighted again. And it'll likely be a little bit more intense. So, we have like 8 minutes left on Zoom. So let's do some stretching together. We are going to start nice and simple, deep lunge stretch. Back knee on the ground, we'll go right knee forward. Hands are either on the inside or on either side of your knee. And we're just gonna hold this position, slowing down the breathing. The last one got a little spicy for me. Pushing that left hip towards the ground. Relax into it if you can. And get your forearms down to the ground. That foot can come up a little bit. Really open up and come through. We're just gonna hold this for a little bit. Okay. Coming out slowly from there. Let's switch sides. So same thing on the left side, deep lunge stretch. Not letting that knee go past your toe. Back knee is on the ground, right knee is on the ground. Pushing that right hip towards the ground. Really let yourself sink on deep if you can. Open up. Trying to relax and get comfortable in a maybe uncomfortable position. Okay, good. All right, slowly coming out of here. We're gonna meet in tabletop position. So hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the wrists here. We're gonna do some nice cat-cows. So bringing the back up really nice and high, tucking the chin, and then letting everything sink in and looking up into alternating. So just go at your own pace here. Pulling your body into those two positions. Good. Bring yourself through one more of each. Good. Okay. We are going to come down flat onto the ground. Sphynx pose or seal pose, whichever's right for you. So either up to the forearms or pressing through the hands, keeping those shoulders rolled down and back. Nice open chest. Gonna get a little lower back stretch in there. Hold this for about 30 seconds. Really opening that chest up. Breathing. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to have you flip on over to your back. We're going to hold both knees. Just give yourself a nice big hug. Roll. And then we're going to go into a supine pigeon position. There's two ways to do this. One is going to be taking the right, we'll start on the right side, so taking the right ankle, putting it over the right knee, and hugging towards you. Or the other way is left leg will come straight, and we're just going to hug that right knee towards the opposite side of your chest. Whatever you kind of feel it, more so in that piriformis position on the other side. We're just going to hold that for now. Making sure if you're in this position, the knee is away from you. All right, we're still on the right side now, so pushing that right knee away. So your leg is kind of in a figure four. Good. Slowly come on out of that and switch sides. So left ankle over right knee in that figure four position, or right leg is straight and pulling that left knee and ankle towards you, towards your chest. Whatever's right for you. Back should be pretty much on the ground. Good. Trying to pull a little closer and closer to you as you go. Nice. And slowly come on out. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more here. Back in a tabletop position. We're gonna do a puppy dog pose. So your hips are going to stay over your knees here. And I'm gonna have you just walk your hands out in front of you. Walk, walk, walk. And then push your head through to the ground. Okay, so again, hips are staying high over your knees. And you're pushing your head to the ground to really open up your chest and your back. It looks like a puppy dog that wants to play. Breathing, pushing that head, your face, towards the ground. Or maybe even your chest if you can get there. Good. And then I'm just going to have you shift your hips back. Child pose position. So still keeping that reach out in front of you, but now your hips are nice and settled back. I'm going to have you walk your hands over to the right side. Hold that position. You should feel a really nice stretch down the left. And walking your hands all the way over to the left side. And now feeling a stretch on the opposite side, the right. Back to center. We'll do one last stretch here. Really, really walk those hands out in front. Good. And come on out of there when you're ready. All right. Whoosh. That was perfect timing for Zoom because we just got kicked off. But Friday workout is an hour earlier start time. The times are posted on the page. I will repost the password to get into Zoom on my stories, so you have it. And we'll also go live on Instagram. 2, the link for Zoom, if you want to be live in that way, is in the link tree in my profile. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Hope you have a good rest of your day.